Hi everybody. We're still in chapter 3 and we're on to lesson 3-2. So let me go open the end of the lesson review and let me click on working papers 3.3-1 and it's loading in one more click. And here we are. We're continuing on with Norm Dirk's Copy Center. It says use the information provided, journalize the transactions. Continue on to the next blank line, page 1 of the journal. Source documents are abbreviated as following. So a check is a C, a receipt is an R, a sales invoice is an S, a calculator tape is a T, which is the same as the cash register tape, pretty much. So let me scroll down here, and I have the transactions open here to the right in the textbook because it was easier to read that way, and hopefully you can see that and my head's not blocking it, but it's also on your book too. So paid cash for rent, and rent expense is on the list, and for $650. And since I paid cash, cash is my credit for $650, and my source document in this case is check number 4, or C4. So continue on to the next transaction. I'm going to journalize it. It says received cash from sales. We saw this in our T accounts. So cash is a debit for $2,500. And sales, which is an owner's equity account, is a credit for $2,500. And that's an increase to cash, which is an asset account, and an increase to sales, which is an owner's equity account. And in this case, my document is T13, which is kind of the calculator tape or the cash register tape and the date on there. Okay, so that transaction is journalized. I did my double entry, so I'm good to move on to the 14th of April. And sold services on account to K SPA, $480. So this, whoever K is accounts receivable. Okay, that's going to let me abbreviate, thank goodness. Which is an asset account for $480 is my debit, and sales is my credit. I haven't received a cash yet or a check yet from them, but it's still a sell. They just owe us money. So that's where the sales invoice, S1, comes in, and that's my source document, S1. And that transaction is now journalized. And so now I'm on to the 19th of April. And notice I'm not putting the month in front of each day because it's been done once and we don't need to do it twice. This is utilities. Guess I got to learn how to spell utilities. Expense. This is an owner's equity account, expense. An expense account, and it was for $220, and cash is my credit for $220, and the source document in this case was C5 for check number 5. So now on the 20th of April, it says received cash on account from K SPA for $255. Well, cash is my debit because I received cash. The source document is going to be R2. I'll just put that in here while I tab across. And $255. And it's going to be accounts receivable how to type. Is my credit for $255. So that's a decrease to cash. It's an asset. Accounts receivable to case BA is also an asset, and that decreases it also because we did a credit. But they are a very valuable customer, and so we let them buy things on account. That's why we do it. So on April 21st, paid cash owner for the withdrawal of a equity of $1,500. Now, you remember the owner's name was Norma Dirks, and we're going to put in the drawing account is going to be my debit. Source document is C6, so we wrote a check to them, and it's for $1,500. And cash would be my credit for $1,500. And that actually completes working together 3-3, and that's journalizing and recording things in our journal, which is a good thing. Seems more natural than the T accounts does. So anyway, good luck and enjoy.